Hey there guys, I'm a very big Porsche fan, and when the new generation Porsche, when Porsche was getting ready to launch the new 911, I was actually very skeptical in the beginning. I thought they were going to ruin the perfect design and make it too soft and unemotional as Porsches needs to be, but they actually proved me wrong. And I'm going to be sharing with you a few things I find very interesting about the 992 generation Porsche 911. Now, any Porsche person will tell you that one of the most iconic thing about the brand and the model is the design. A 911 has cues that makes it a 911, and this generation, the 992, I have to say, is one of the best interpretation of that design ideology. I love it. I love how swollen the arches are in the front and the rear, and I love the fact that every single panel is cohesive with the other, so it doesn't feel out of place. Every single thing just ties in with itself, and it just looks very cute. The only challenge I have is it's a bit bigger than I would like it to be, but it still has those 911 traits about it. The second thing is the fact that Porsche found a way to use electronics to make the car more suitable for driving. So the driving enjoyment has been taken to higher levels by the electronics. You have better traction control system, you have better suspension management, the gearbox is more efficient in its changing of the gears, and the engine even smoother than it used to be. And talking about engine, that brings us to the third interesting thing about the car. You have three engine options in different trims. So the standard one is a 3-liter flat 6, the next one is a 3.7-liter flat 6, and the third one is a 4-liter flat 6. The two ones, the 3-liter and the 3.7-liter, those ones are turbocharged, but the 4-liter is naturally aspirated, and it makes a very beautiful Porsche-like sound. And the fourth thing is it's still quite practical, even though it's can do 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds in some trims. It's still very much practical for the whoever is buying it, and everybody likes a practical sports car. The Porsche has been defined as the thinking man sports car, and this one just follows that ideology even better than before. And the most important aspect that draws me to this car is the interior design. So you have better infotainment system, brighter screens, and I'm not a fan of big screens by any regard, but I love when screens tie beautifully with the interior of a car, so it doesn't feel like you're just taking the big screen and just slapping it on the car, but it feels cohesive. So the screens are very much a welcome addition. The interface is beautiful to look at, it's more intuitive to work with. I love that very much about the car. So these are things that makes the new Porsche very, very enjoyable, and I'm sure it will be so beautiful to drive that car because you can get it with a 6-speed manual, a 7-speed manual, or a 8-speed automatic PDK gearbox. And I cannot wait to sit behind that car to put it to the test to see just how well it drives. All right guys.